Right, this is gonna be like a playthrough series. So like, I can't quite remember the other YouTuber who did it. Well, I mean, like, I'm trying to basically do, like, I've already done a series on this game. That's not obvious enough. Like, like this should be pretty obvious that I've played the game before. And obviously, you should check out a series. All my live streams, like, it's pretty obvious that I've played the game. But here we are. This is gonna be like a new episode 1 to like however many episodes. Doesn't matter how many episodes there are. In a single live stream, we might cover a few episodes. We might just end it then. We might just like start a new intro in the same live stream for the second episode and so on. But this is the start of a new series of Subnautica, and this time it's a hard mode, so it's actually difficult and a challenge for me. And also, it's been like 2 years since I've played this game, so there is a lot that I still like in terms of my experience. Is like it's not really been there. Like now releasing a true Subnautica series that will properly come out in episodes. It will be something really interesting to watch, and the first episode will come out today, and then yeah, so on. So like the first episode will come out today, and the second episode like might premiere tomorrow or something. Like if the episode 1 is released today, episode 2 will be premiered tomorrow, so on. So yeah, it'll just be continuous, and yeah, just as much as I want to play this game through again, as much as you'll see in terms of uploads. So the more I play this, more uploads you'll see. And I do hope to come back to a few other things, like a few other reactions and everything. That's all gonna come back. But yeah, one thing I do need to do actually was send up video through. Alright, so I've uploaded that video, so now we can actually play through survival.
Attention, hull failure imminent.
Okay. The first thing I do is I make a mistake. Right, okay. I hope that's not a sign for anything. Okay. Hardcore, there we go. Okay, so survival is that, and hardcore, it clearly says survival mode with only one life, no O2 alerts, which is the hardest thing. The hardest thing for me is no O2 alerts. The food alerts can I'm a bit more aware of the food alerts, but no O2 alerts definitely gets to me. But who knows? It could be the opposite. O2 alerts could be easy, and the food alerts could be the main problem. Because I've only really ever died in this game to oxygen and water. So let's just see. So this time, now do it properly. Hardcore Subnautica episode 1. Here we go. Alright, press any button to continue.
Attention, hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship.
Alright.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
The memories. So that laser must be that must have been like that must have been it. That must have been the laser when we entered this 46B's orbit. To everybody who's joining, this is hard mode, my first time playing it, and this is like over 2 years I'm playing this game for the first time. It's completely like fresh experience for me. I remember a few things here and there, but a completely fresh experience. Alright. We got fire extinguisher. Oh gosh, already. Alright. Altera.
Minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome.
How do I make Altera PDAs?
Emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world.
That's so cold, like And like imagine like just hearing that for the first time, just to keep you alive in an alien world. I wanted PJ to speak up. Speak up is a bit quiet for me, but I don't know. But this is it again. Right, so circuitry test failed, secondary systems offline, radio offline, distress signal broadcast failed, flotation devices deployed, hull integrity okay. At least the hull integrity is okay. A couple of cells. I have to repair this again. We'll take these. Okay. The radio, the fabricator. I got this way. Okay, no, I'm gonna go through this way. Before I do that, actually, I wanna. Right, so yeah, we do have a couple of things. We do have the start here. If you are reading this, then you have survived an emergency evacuation of capital class ship equipped with Altera technology. Calculation, the hard part is over. Your PDA is automatically rebooted in emergency mode. This operating system has one directive: to keep you alive in an alien hostile on a hostile alien world. If that is not possible, it will salvage teams to look to the location of your remains. That's a bit morbid, but it's true. It features the full monitoring of vital signs for timely survival advice. That is true. It does tell you. PDA does tell you that. The blueprints for fabricating a range of essential survival equipment tailored to your environment. That's also very much true. Onboard camera, microphone. I want to know about this onboard camera for this life pod. I've never seen an onboard camera, and I've never seen you be able to attach an onboard camera. And OCR technology for short-range situation analysis. That is technically on board, like it says right there. When I just read a minute ago. Cross compatibility with all Altera compliant products. Yeah, that is true as well. Your personal file has been encrypted and maybe retrieved at a later date by licensed engineer. Right. Survival checklist. Administer first aid if required. Yeah, I probably should do that. Take inventory of available materials and supplies and decide on rations. So take inventory of available materials and supplies, decide on rations. That is survey the environmental threats and the resources. I mean, you're basically a scientist, so you have to go straight out conducting like a scientific experiment as soon as you exit the ship. That is quite the confidence. I can't imagine being in an alien world and the first thing I do is conduct scientific experiments to monitor the threats and resources. The resources are there to research for anyways, but the threats and everything are, yeah. I mean, you kind of have to come along with the threats as you search for the resources, so it makes sense. But yeah, I don't know, like just thinking about like being in an alien world and thinking about like the first thing I think of is conducting a scientific sort of analysis of the environment. It just isn't like the correct wording for what I would do first. It'd be like getting the resources, like it would be equipping myself to better survive in the environment that I've crash landed in. It's like something like that. Is like the way I'd phrase it, because like it just doesn't sound right. The first thing you do is do what I just said. Construct necessary survival equipment using the life pod's fabricator. And check life pod for damage and repair as necessary. Broadcast local distress signal using life pod's short-range radio. Locate other survivors using line of sight or the radio. Find or construct a more permanent habitat. Maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. All that makes sense. The number 7's kind of it's fooling us right here. Locate other survivors using line of sight or the radio. I mean, you do locate them, but like it tries to like upheaval like some sort of hope that you will find survivors as well. Find and construct a more permanent habitat. Well, that's a little bit sad because I like this life pod, this little cozy little life pod that we stay in. But yeah, you do have to build another one. Anyways, maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. For mission, as a general guide, in the first instance, you should always follow the advice of your PDA taking your particular circumstances into account, which is exactly why I listen to PD anyways. But then again, on the other side, warning: blueprint database corrupted. Damage to your PDA's hard drive has corrupted approximately 80% of stored survival blueprints. Blueprints may be reacquired by scanning a salvaged technology using the handheld scanner, which is one of the best items in the game, obviously, and obviously the most clutch one, or downloading plans from a shipboard data box. Shipboard, or I guess on a data box in a board, in a box, data box. Downloading plans from a shipboard data box, an off-board data box as well, because like not necessarily. They were in the ship, though, I guess. Makes sense. They were board. Actually, yeah, that makes sense. I was describing more of it in terms of the environment, because like you have actual data boxes inside the ship still as they crash landed, and you have some data boxes that have exited the ship and now are off board. That's still data boxes. That's what I meant, but same thing. In the circumstances, these assets will most likely be found amongst the wreckage from the Aurora. Why is it most likely? Oh yeah, it's because the other stuff you acquire will be the aliens, from the aliens. So like this already gave a feeling. This already kind of knew that you're not going to necessarily just use all the wreckage from Aurora, is what it suggests. That is interesting. Right. Wait, this is still going on. Okay. I've already taken this stuff. Alright, I already have one. So then I will use. So how about, so I jump like that. Okay. The music. This is one of the, like, that is one of those goosebumps.
Orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
See, and it immediately takes away your hope by saying 0 human life signs detected. That is one of the most like goosebump feelings ever. That's when you open up the ship and you see this. The first time I saw this, it was just terrifying. I had some hope that I realised that these were coral first time playing this. I went over to them, but I feared all the blue over there, the blue and the horizon, the unknown. Like I was just too afraid. And when I saw the reefbacks, then that was something else. I was terrified of reefbacks. Probably the only player ever to play a Let's Play that was actually like truly terrified of reefback. And like stayed away from reefbacks for several live streams or episodes straight. I just did not go near them because I was just terrified. I like deep thalassophobia. Yeah, it's quite significant. That was. So we have to jump in now. So we can just like a run up. Alright, I've kind of forgot how, so that's just how it is, how we do it. Alright. Acid mushrooms, a good friend. Right. Let's pick up my acid mushrooms off the back. We have bladderfish already. Wait, do they still do new creature discovered?
May have unexpected
Applications.
Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
I want to just check. Is there like options to like put the volume of like her up? I mean, it's all the same. To be honest, I don't know. I guess it's just me. Yeah, look. Oh my gosh. This is what I mean. There's no warning. There's no warning on the oxygen. This hard mode is all focused on that little bottom corner right there. Like they're not gonna tell you about that food bar going down. You've got to make regular interval checks. You've got to say like check 1. So I'm doing like a check 1 right now. I'm checking for the water, 59. I'm checking for the food, it's 28. Doing an oxygen check when I'm on the water. Every now and then when I'm looking over here, I've got to check back there. Like that is the big deal now. It's like, can we survive while doing this? Because this is the actual challenge. It's like a challenge for me. Like I feel like I can develop so far in this game, but I don't want to die. Like you just don't want to do that. Alright. I don't know what happens when you die. I don't know if it resets your game or whatever, and I definitely don't want to reset my game at all. So that's been our first food check, our first water check. Or we might put a counter somewhere. Like that is our first check. Okay. And so fabricator, we've already got a couple of things. So we've got this, yeah. Okay, so this is the oxygen tank is going to be extremely necessary, like to keep us alive from oxygen. We're going to get as far away as possible from getting close to like zero oxygen. So adding more oxygen tanks, more oxygen, better adding oxygen to tanks and like having more oxygen prevents that from happening. So titanium is essentially what we need, and then we need some of this stuff as well. Okay, what was the scanner as well? You can pin this recipe, battery and titanium. Alright, yeah, this is an animation as well. Already. Night is terrifying. Night is like still like really. Night still does give me a little bit of concern. Night isn't necessarily my friend at all still yet. Okay, so we gotta just like explore really. Do we get new creature discovered? No, we don't get it anymore. Good old peeper in my hand. Unfortunately, I will have to consume. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna eat any of the peepers in this game. I wanna. We know how good the peepers are. We've got to do the oxygen checks, man. The oxygen runs out so quickly. I'm gonna be spending like half my game at the top layer of the ocean because I'm gonna keep forgetting to check my oxygen otherwise. And here's the music that comes in. Alright, so the peeper, I want to try to drop, so I drop. I'm not going to be eating peepers. That's my take in this game. You can hate me all you want, but I'm not eating peepers. That will remain valid. I will consume any other fish but the peepers. Like these boomerangs. Alright. The music's already getting tense, kind of. Gosh damn it, it's like relentless. Having PDA not tell you that oxygen is terrifying, I just don't know. I put like 99% of my trust into that PDA. Half the time, it's like if it said oxygen, I'd go up. When it said food and water, I'd just go up. It was like nature versus nurture. It's like a nurtured thing. I was nurtured by the PDA's like intention to do that, and like I just followed its command. Like you grown sense in like you've grown into its common sense. Like you understood it's to giving you common sense and you just followed it. So like having to get used to like without that information is really hard. But the fact that she still like tells us information about other general things is good. But like obviously, unfortunately, not about the very key stuff. Does not tell us anything about. Also, we're gonna be having some sleepless nights because we don't have bed or anything to sleep through. Right, we're already starting to see some of these. We're 40 meters down. Okay, I'm not sure 40 meters down is particularly safe. 40 meters down is not very safe. Yeah, we're getting a bit too far away from our life point. This does not feel like 50 meters away, but that's understandable. Like this looks like more like. I mean, I understand actually like 30 meters, but it doesn't really give 30 meter vibes. This gives like 20 meters vibes. I feel like they've done it over about 10 meters, because like this doesn't feel like 17 meters at all. Yeah, this doesn't feel like 17 meters. So this is 17 meters, and this is like 25 meters or something. And my character alone. I guess actually, if you look at my character relative to the size of this coral, it does kind of like. you can understand it. Fair enough. From the game perspective, it does actually seem like that. Like your shadows are actually relatively small, like compared to this. So you can clearly see that, relatively speaking, this thing is actually pretty big. From VR, you get a much better perspective of how big, like the distances and stuff. But yeah, it just feels like you can travel 16 meters in like 2 seconds. Like this is a 17-meter mark. That's a 16-meter mark, and like just like that, you already get there. So I'm not completely sure about that. From VR, as I say, you get a much better perspective of the distances that they show you. And yeah, we don't need to do any food or water checks at the moment, and we. We're gonna take a Gary fish. We're not getting any new creature discovered type thing. I'm not sure they removed that or not. I'm not sure. I feel like they haven't removed it. I feel like that's just in normal survival mode. So. Right, we have one of these things down here. I just need titanium. I don't know why I'm finding it so hard to find titanium, but I swear you just normally swim around it. It gives you like, oh yeah, because this is hard mode. It don't even tell you that like I'll break here for an ore. It won't even tell you that. I'm not sure if hard mode like reduces the amount of ores or anything, but like it definitely doesn't prompt. I don't think it prompts you to break anything. So it doesn't technically show you anything about which ores you need to harvest. Alright, there we go. Not necessarily a titanium like ore, like an ore that gives titanium, but it is. It's metal salvage, is what it is. This oxygen is terrifying. Honestly, I need to quickly make an oxygen tank. Oxygen tank, okay. Yeah, Gary fish, and we do need to create some of these cured foods. Cured food. Yeah, we need to make cured food. Because like, with the way we're doing food checks, it'd probably be more ideal if we had salt food. It's like when a bar like was almost nearly finished, then we start eating those cured food all the back up. So I'm gonna try to collect salt, and a water filtration machine. Water filtration machine would probably be very ideal to have whenever we get that. But so we have this, and alright, we need an oxygen tank. Completely forgot. Zoning out in a survival world is not ideal. You need to remind yourself. There we go. Yeah, it definitely feels very quiet. That blueprint acquired thing. I might be able to put in-game volume up. Hold on, I might be able to put the volume up. Alright, I've just nabbed the volume up a little bit. That should do it. So we need batteries, copper ore, all these ores already. I'm getting demand for. Right, so I have more oxygen. So at least now I can like kind of like look around and like try to actually find these ores, because these ores actually are a little bit painful to find right now. I'm actually kind of struggling to find like the basic ores, limestone or whatever it was. Okay, we found quartz. Oh, there we go.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
doing loops around buildings and stuff, like structures, natural chasms and structures, helps avoid damage. Quartz. Yeah. It's essential, but it's not like... Actually, yeah, for the repair, yeah. Repair tool is obviously very useful. Oh my gosh, this is what I mean. Like, I was literally just on 75, and now I'm on 6. This is what we need to be careful of. This is why I said oxygen is my worst enemy in this. Like, in terms of, like, kind of ironic, because it's your best friend as well, but it's your worst enemy, because like, it can take you out, obviously, if you don't pay attention. The lack of oxygen will take you out. Okay, well that creature did not move out. Let's go for another breath up again. You get such joyful vibes out of the music in this game. The best music of any game, so I'm really excited for Subnautica 3's music. Subnautica 3 is obviously going to have like... Subnautica 3 is going to be like really... Okay, that one definitely hit me, because I didn't escape in time. I took 30 damage. I mean, like... I'll trade 30 damage. Because I have a new medkit that came out. Yes, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna be quick with this stuff. To be quite honest. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go any wrong route. Yeah, you can't make mistakes in these chasms. I don't want to go too deep because like I almost like just got lost for a second. One of the things most annoying is my headphones. Actually, it doesn't help. Biological data. Alien biological data that gets into people's head always. Wait, alien biological data? That's like crazy. I mean, at this point, like having your stuff in the inventory, like it doesn't matter whether you have it in storage or not. Like you can't die but either way. So you can't go like, oh, if I die, my item's gonna be still in the storage. Like you can't die regardless in this. So it doesn't matter where you have it in your inventory or not. You just cannot get eliminated at all. So I'm gonna have to eat these already because they're running out. So I'm gonna. Yeah, these are already have to be eaten. This is what I'm saying. This is why you need cured food. That's already checked too, or already done. Mainly forced by the fact that my food's running out. This is why exactly cured food is a must in this survival. Alright, so we have a scanner now. We need... Actually, wait, what? We can probably make a repair tool as well. Silicone rubber is by the fancy clusters. Might as well solve this. I mean, you can go quicker without it's like I'm pretty sure it used to be this way. There used to be one that way and there used to be one this way. Unless it's radiation on this side. But I swear there's like a creep seed cluster this way. Yeah, one of the worst things it's gonna be, yeah, there is. one of the worst things that's going to be is the Leviathans. You absolutely cannot get finished by the Leviathans at all. Leviathans are a no-no. So being in a sea moth is going to be like really, we've got to be careful of any Reapers. One shot in and out, so it's like really bad. Okay, the radiation comes in here as well though. So you have to like be careful. Quick fine. But for the sake of it, I will reread some of these. Or all these, I'll reread them anyways. Out. For the good old vibes. I'll be rereading all this stuff in hard mode. I've got to do it, it's hard mode. Like I've got to put a challenge. I've got to put a lot of challenge on this.
Grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
But now you can scan literally everything. Oh gosh, alright, this is what I mean. Yeah. I got way too distracted and almost lost my oxygen again. I've got to check when I do this stuff, like I've got to check what I'm doing at the same time. Like if it's worth it. Stalkers already. As well. We can't get beaten up by stalkers too much either. Stalkers only they won't take us to take half our health off at least. So it's not a complete loss. I will try to scan everything again. I will try. That if I don't, then then the cause of that will be mainly due to hard mode. Otherwise, I will try. It just feels wrong not being able to scan everything. I don't even know how I don't know how Riley has this much pocket storage, but it's incredible. Just gonna have to run through all the scans.
Continued
Degradation of quantum detonation already. Okay, well I'll be aware of the quantum detonations that occur. Yeah, I'm aware of my oxygen. It's at 42. So I'm gonna have to create some sort of rule. So when I'm on 75, by the time I reach like 20, not even 20. Yeah, by the time I reach, yeah, to be safe, to learn to be safe. By the time I reach like 20, I should go up to the surface. That's like a good way to learn to preemptively scan everything. See, the longer range distances, it makes sense. Like I could see, like from above water, it doesn't really give you like a perspective or anything, but like I can see this being like 49 meters. Like I can see that. But when you get too close to the pod, then it doesn't make any sense. Like this doesn't feel like 16 meters at all. Like the close range perspective just doesn't make sense. I don't know. There it is. Both planets. Well, one's a moon, I think, and then this one, well, actually, no, I guess both are moons. This one kind of looks like a planet, though. It looks like a tidally locked sort of like thing. But I guess not. Based on how weak the tides, like I guess you can't really measure tides because I guess you can actually. Yeah, you can. Based on the tides and the waves, this does feel like it's more of like a moon. I also feel like the moon is artificial because like gravity, the gravitational pull of like the influence is not particularly strong given how close this is. This is obviously very relatively close. Including having two moons pulling on like this should affect it quite a lot. I'm gonna drive the last time the last time I have a clip of that time when I saw the quantum drive core explosion the last time I did it. It was something else. I still have that clip. It's such a good clip. It's like one of my best clips. I had a perfect view, the best view ever. Like, just looking over and seeing the explosion. I don't know how I made so much progress prior. I think it's because I made several playthroughs before like, so I already knew about the quantum detonation or something. I don't know, but that was one of the best things ever. That playthrough. The live streams are still like good because they're still like mostly complete, but like the gameplay itself is incomplete and like in terms of like footage. So that's why the series is very broken up. That's why this series is here to kind of like replace that footage, not replace it because that footage can't be replaced, but like to stand along with that footage as a complete series this time. Right. Silicone rubber. We have flint.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment appropriate equipment.
Glass.
Using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
We need more glass. How do I get rid of the? Cause like I don't want to. Yeah. How much do we need? Oh yeah, we just used it. Okay. I thought you get 2 silicon rubbers. Okay. And now. Okay. Craft. There we go. It's a bit dangerous, but I guess he's got experience. It's like when you got resistance to fire, you got the resistance to that. You learn to build resistance.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre
Down.
on Brax's Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Yeah, they only kept the survival knife.
Reliable secondary systems online. Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to
Database
database.
bank. Is my audio even like okay? I do want to make sure my audio is audioing pretty well. I actually don't mind. Hold on, everyone. I'm gonna take 1 second. All right. MS audio is gonna be one thing. Make sure my audio is audioing pretty. Okay. Audio is audioing very well, so we can continue. Okay. So with that, let's just move on, I guess.
Subnautica finally smiling face with heart eyes.
Damn, bro. You're finally here. The Subnautica is back. It is back, I'm telling you.
Hard mode. I had so much trouble with it, NGL.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you don't know. Hard mode definitely is going to take a lot of effort, and you got to be careful with the resources and everything. Hard mode is, it's not a one and done thing. Okay, we have everything of the basics, at least already. One of the things is a high capacity O2 tank. We don't really need this stuff. I mean, we can do this for the caves especially, but we don't necessarily need to do it. The caves are one and done type thing as well, so you can't get past them anyways. We need glass, we need quartz. As I say, getting as far away as possible to that O2 running out. There's no O2 alerts, so we need to like just deal with the oxygen first. So this is the quartz mine. These words, they're like legendary, because I built, they're like staple from my foundation of playing it for the first time. The quartz mine. Gasopod. Collect on them. Why not? Okay. So we're on 42. When we get on 20, we have to go up. That's what we have to do. So we're okay now. We're okay. We don't have to worry much right now. But yeah, okay. We also have brain coral here as well, so kind of a little bit of a savior actually. Kind of prevents us. Orienteering like vertically downwards is kind of difficult, but there we go. Okay, so yeah, 75 is pretty easy to refill up when you have brain core like that. Alright, there we go. We've entered the grassy plain. Okay, this is like amazing. This biome is always one of my favourites. I also actually I need to make a thumbnail. I need to make a thumbnail sort of thing. I want to make it with the kelp biome. So how do I do this? I'm gonna remove this icon just for 1 second. I need to like, I want to like kind of like the partially submerged type thing though. It's like, I'm not sure how I want to make it. Do these waves like partially take you underwater or not? Because you can't really, you can't really go up and like get like, you can't really get submerged above water type of. Oh, you can. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, it's really hard to do it like that. Or we can do one with we can just do one like this, to be quite honest. Do like one that looks up like this, like that. Okay, we can decide from them. Yeah, we're gonna have to find this cave. The crab snakes. We cannot die to the crab snakes either. Yeah, we cannot. Everything I'm saying is just, we cannot do this, we cannot do that, but it's true. This is hard mode. Like the consequences are really deep when you lose on hard mode. You can't really get a partially submerged shot. It takes you out already. Okay, well I mean I'm already happy with the thumbnail shots I already got. We'll put back. We're already getting this music. This music I feel like only plays when you're in like 200 meter depth. This is interesting, this music. Like, normally you only get it in such depth. Right, spadefish. Oh wait, there you go. You got the salt. I'm just gonna do something for like 10 seconds, maybe, and then I'll be back at it again.
Scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Yeah. Here we go, creature egg. Next, advanced theories. The fact this is advanced theories. It's more than just simple. It's more than just like always looking around. With. I didn't do the 20 thing. I was meant to do the 20 thing, where I go at 20. I went at 12. Okay, that's a bit poor from me. I should have went from 12 and 20, not 12. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna do something for 1 second.
It's Subnautica again.
Alright. There we go. We got one of our lads here as well on the stream as well. Welcome everyone. Subnautica is back, indeed. Alright, so this is it. Alright, so 20. We have to go at 20. That's what I need to remind myself. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, so I can imagine the depth perspective is probably like this is probably gonna say like 20 meters, because like your shadow relative to the ground, I kind of understand it. But the fact that you swim so, I guess we are in an advanced technology here, so it makes sense that you can swim like 16 meters in like a couple of seconds. That makes sense. And like the daytime, this is relative, because the daytime is obviously not, the game isn't 24 hours, so every movement you make actually is technically making a few. If you're moving very quickly, you're technically moving the same speed you would like that you take like in a few seconds in real life. So like it makes sense. So yeah, it's really well done. Alright, 20 with go up, quad, grab, go up, 80 meters. We've got to remove that from our hand. Okay, we went a little bit. We went 18. We should have went at 20. That's not ideal. Alright. So we'll come back to this quartz mine, but we gotta learn. 80 meters is our enemy at the moment, because we keep making a mistake. We keep going at 18. Oxygen rather than 20. But luckily this new oxygen tank will help us out a little bit more. I need a sea glide as well, actually. I just realised a sea glide would be completely, like, it'd be really ideal. Right, we have a full inventory already. Yeah, sea glide. Alright, radio. I forgot about radio completely. I don't know why I forgot radio. Alright.
Radio online. Broadcast ensure convenience signal. 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Yeah, that's terrifying, that is. The loneliness and the scale of this planet is just insane. There's luckily like no big sort of like hurricanes or any sort of weird weather that goes on out here. 45, 46 B, at least on this side of the planet, not in this area. This is like living in the Mediterranean kind of. You have a little bit of weather, but not too much. There's no problems. In fact, it's better than the Mediterranean, to be honest, relatively speaking. Right. We need water already, so we need to do a water and food check already. But the thing is, we don't want to take this egg, I don't know why I have it. We'll just move this stuff anyways, for the sake of collection.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state.
Okay.
Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Whenever it says warning, it terrifies me, because I have fear of that already. Water and oxygen. I mean, water and food. Right, the food problem is not really existent. Alright. So the water actually, I want to pin, I just want to pin leech. Cool. So salt deposit, coral tube sample. So we have salt deposits. It's just taking this then. And we need a water locker as well. Okay. Yeah, we need the water locker as well. Okay, so we'll just do this for now. And actually we'll do sustenance as well. Right. I'm doing pretty well right now. Now the PJ spoke a lot louder. Okay, we're doing well, but yeah. Such container. Each. Is that salt? Purifying water. People don't know that. Not a lot of other people know that.
Will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death.
Well, the way it says eventual death makes it seem so realistic, but that's not true. That's not how it's going to be. H2 16 Oz. But we get NaClO, that's what it is. That's the chemical compound. Just interested in chemical compound. Okay, copper. We're gonna take is glass. Take this. Take all this titanium. I'm not sure if we need these, but we're just taking that. We're gonna make glass, and then we're gonna. I guess we're gonna have to unequip this then. Okay, I'm still getting used to controls. Okay, equipment, standard oxygen tank. We don't make that. High capacity O2 tank. O2 mix highly compressed breathable air. And yes, oxygen poisoning is a thing, so don't just think you can just get away with that. There we go, we've got the rebreather now as well. So this. Right, fiber mesh. Wiring kit's gonna be a little bit of a problem. A little bit. So we salt. We gotta go back to the salt area again. Right. Yeah, we gotta go back to the salt area. Stick it over this way. I'm not seeing any sort of like thing to scan yet. There's actually let's go here. It's getting dark, but we'll quickly just go this way, because this way we might be able to get the sea glide if we head out this way. Alright, I'm just gonna take this quickly. If you don't mind, there we go. We got past the crash fish. Well, we didn't get to scan the crash fish actually. It's a little bit sad. Sure, scanned it. Oh, it's getting a bit dark now, I can't lie. The darkness is getting to me, mentally or physically, psychologically as well. The place getting worn down. Right, so now, yeah, again, it's still probably at 20. In these situations, we just go up at 20. We've got time now. There's you. I haven't scanned you yet. Good fish. Alright. As a stalker, we'll leave him alone. The limestone chunk, we will not leave you alone because you give us stuff. Yeah, these boxes are, I'm not sure I think these boxes have been kind of hard to find, especially at night. And